Hi everyone, it's Anne here from annshappystampers.co.uk and I'm back again with another tutorial for you. Now today we are going to be making a sweet little kind of suitcase little gift box. It's quite similar to the vanity case that I made a while ago, but it doesn't open that way. It just opens like a, well, it's simpler I suppose, and smaller, but that's what we're going to make. Now I've got a piece of soft sky which measures 11.5 inches by 7.5 inches, and I'm just checking that that's right. Yes, 11.5 by 7.5. I've got a piece of crumb cake which I've cut to 3/4 of an inch by 7.5, and what I've done is I've just drew on some little faux stitching with a white gel pen. Now Stampin' Up used to sell these, but they don't now, but I know you can get them. You can still get them from other places because it's a really good white gel pen, this. A little piece for the handle which is 1 inch by 4 3/4, and I've scored each side at 3/4 of an inch, and I've just drew some little faux stitching on there. Now I've got these little circles which I cut from the layering circles, and I use this one here which I think is roughly about 1.5 inches, so if you've got a circle punch you could just use that as well. So you need you need 4. 2 of them I've just, well, all of them I scored halfway each side, so I scored halfway that way and half that way, and then I cut one of the little quarters off 2 of them, and then the other 2 I just literally cut them in half, okay, like that, and they're going to be for our little kind of protector things on the corners. The stamp sets I'm using are Woodwords, and I'm going to stamp the case with this in Soft Sky ink. And I'm using Label Me Pretty, and I'm going to use this stamp here, and then I'm going to use You're the Best, and I'm also going to use the coordinating punch as well. So enough chit chat, let's get on with it. So take a scoreboard and we're going to score on the long side, and we are going to score it at 1.5 inches, 5 inches, 6.5 inches, and 10 inches. Okay, then we're going to turn it to the short side and we're going to score it at 1.5 and 6 inches, and it's that simple. Okay, so we're going to fold and burnish it. Oh damn, just realised I should have done my stamping first, but it doesn't matter, we'll do it now. Right, so ideally I suppose stamp it before you fold and burnish, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. So I've got the stamp mounted from Woodwords, and I've got Soft Sky ink as well, and I'm basically just going to stamp all over, because this is the way that the little case is going to be, like this. Okay, so I'm just going to randomly stamp stamp it all over. Okay. I think I'm stamping it upside down there, but again, I suppose it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's better. Just wherever you fancy, really. I think we'll just put a couple more on. There we go. So just wherever you want, just random, really. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to cut away the little bits that we don't want. So all we're going to do is have it the long way, and we've got 3 little small squares. We're just going to cut up the side of them, okay, and we're just going to notch in here, and we're just going to basically do that. It's dead easy. So we're going to cut up either side of this one and just take a little notch out of each side. Okay, and that's all you need to do. Just turn it round, do the exact same on the opposite side. Okay, and that's it. So we can now put our little case together. So for this I'm going to use Tombow. Now what we're going to do is, like I said, it's going to fold up like this. So we need glue on these 2 tabs here, and it's going to fold like that. Okay, so I'll just pop some Tombow on there, or use, you know, whatever you prefer. And that is going to get stuck to there. I think it's such a sweet little box, and you know, you can put whatever you want in. I think it would be nice for some little chocolates maybe, or something like that. I'm just going to give them a little burnish down with my bone folder. Okay, so that's that bit done. And then the two middle flaps are going to stick to there as well. So we need some more Tombow on them. And then we're just going to attach them to there. And just hold that down for a little bit, make sure it sticks. Same with this side. That is just going to get stuck to there. And I'm going to use my bone folder again just to press them down, make sure that it's stuck. Okay, and then the two flaps here are going to get stuck to there. Okay, so we just need some more Tombow on them. Like I said, it's really, really easy. So that is going to go on there. And again, I'm just going to use my bone folder just to help press that down. And then that's your box, and it just literally, the little sides stay out and it just folds over like that. Okay, and you've got a really sweet little box. Okay, which we're going to turn into a little suitcase. So I've got my piece of crumb cake here, and the idea is it's going to get stuck just along here. So I'm just going to hold it on, and I'm just going to kind of bend it round. Okay, that's going to go onto there. It might be a little bit long, but we can trim that off because I wasn't exactly certain. Yeah, it is too long, so I'm going to trim it off. And then I'm going to tell you the exact length that it will need to be. So it will need to be 3/4 of an inch by 6.5, and the score lines will be 1.5 and 5, okay, on the long side. And that is going to get stuck on to our little box in the middle, like so. And again, I'm just going to use Tombow for this. So just a little bit on. There we go. And then we're just going to try and position it in the middle of our little case, close to the middle as you can get. I suppose that doesn't look too bad. There we go, really cute. Now our little corners, the ones that have 3 sides, they are for the front here. Okay, so they are going to get stuck onto there. So you want some glue on them. Actually, I should have stuck that bit at the back, shouldn't I? Not there. That's better. The side, I mean. So there we go. And then the other one. Some glue on this one as well. Done it again. So there. And then our little half ones, these two here are going to go on the front of the, so where it opens, they are just going to go on the front of the little, on front of here, okay, like that, rather than on the bottom, because they might catch when it's closing. Oops. So just on the edge of the lid. And the same there. Just pop them two there, and I think my battery is going to run out, so I will be back in a tick. Right, sorry everyone. Yeah, so I'd actually stuck the two back ones on as well, and then they are just the same as those bottom front ones, which is just the half. So that is where you're sticking it to, just the lid, okay? And that is that. So now we're going to put the little handle on, and I'm just going to put it up to those, not on top of it though, just beside it, and we're going to glue it about there. Now I've just given it a bit of, curled it round with the bone folder just to give it, help it with that shape. So I'm just going to pop some Tombow on these two little bits here, because this is what's going to stick to the case. Oops. So just going to kind of center it like so, and then the same with this bit. Just hold that down for a little bit, just to make sure it sticks. Okay, and there's our sweet little handle as well. And what I'm going to do as well is I've got a piece of Very Vanilla with glue or something on it, and I am gonna stamp this in Soft Sky. Okay, and then I'm just gonna stamp this down, because we're going to punch it out as well, like that. And then You're the Best is going to just go in the middle of that. So I'm just going to ink that up the same. And I'm just going to try and get that in the right place. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to use the pretty label punch and I'm going to punch it out. And I'm going to use a couple of dimensionals on the back. I'm going to put one there, and one in the middle. Just peel the little back ends off. And I am going to pop this just in the middle of the case, just there, like that. And then finally I have got some of the metal rimmed pearls. Now these are already sticky on the back, and I'm going to pop, I think these are probably the largest ones. I'm going to put one on each side of the little handle. Peel the little back ends off. So I'm just going to try and get them in the middle of the little handle. Like that. And another one on the other side. About there, I think. And what I might even do is pop a little one just on the bottom like that, just as, you know, just I suppose to set that off as well, I think. What do you think? Well, I suppose you won't really see it, will you? So no, I won't bother. But yeah, there we go. I think that is just so cute. It really is. And you can open it up and you can get quite a lot in there, and the finished dimensions are, it is 4.5, so it's 4.5 that way, 4 that way by 2 inches deep. Okay, really sweet little case, love it. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed it, and all the info will be on my blog, and I'll be back again next Wednesday with another tutorial. So until then, take care, thanks for watching, and bye for now.